GM tag as well. But I thought this was an interesting interview. This was an interesting interview from the general manager, Brian Knutsk, if I said it correctly. Hope I didn't jack his name up. But I want you to hear what he has to say because I think it's important. And then I'll talk about his background, and you tell me if this kind of makes sense. So this is the GM talking about the hire of Jeff Hafley.
Want a fast, physical, aggressive defense that plays sound. And again, I thought there were some really, really good moments, particularly late, where we were playing some very good football teams, and they played very well. But the consistency is what I always look for. I think this league's a 4-2-5 nickel league, and I think I'm certainly, as Jeff comes in, we're very excited about that. The conversations about kind of how we're going to want to play, and we obviously through the interview process we had some of those. So he works in a lot of systems. He's very flexible that way. And again, I think as he gets to know our personnel more, I mean, obviously he's been in college and working at Boston College the last 4 years, but as he gets to know our personnel, I think his thoughts will kind of work more towards exactly what he wants to do. But in our initial conversations, and obviously Matt had a lot more than I did, but just really excited about some of his thoughts and where he could take our roster. But he's very, very well respected in the league, and someone that I know that has been highly respected and for a long time. I love the fact that he's got some head coaching background. I think that'll help us and help Matt as we go forward. And I'm just really looking forward to working with him and getting to know him more.
Now, that was interesting because I'm going to give you his background based on his career history. Started in 1998 as a scout for the Kansas City Chiefs. Then a scout for the Green Bay Packers from 98 to 2011. A scout, right? Not to belittle it, but a scout. Moved up for the Green Bay Packers from 2012 to 2015, director of college scouting. Then the Green Bay Packers 2016 to 17, director of player personnel. And from 2018 to present for the Green Bay Packers, the general manager. So no coaching experience. I'm not saying he doesn't know football. I'm not saying he can't get on the board and draw X's and O's. But I thought that was very interesting to hear what he's talking about when he's talking about hiring or being part of the hiring process and interviewing Jeff Hafley and talking about 4-2-5 defenses and multiples and all of that kind of stuff. But where is your, experience, I'm not saying he's not around the game. He doesn't know what he's looking at. That's not where I'm coming from with this. Where I'm coming from is to understand, do you truly understand what he's talking about if he goes in there and is talking about, not the basic terms, zone, blitz, and and leverage, but to understand the complexity if they're talking about X's and O's in his interview. How much does that really weigh? I don't know. I'm just posing questions here. I'm just posing questions. But anyway, I got my dog on here. I'm going to ask him a few questions, man. Y'all clap it up, man. I got my dog here in the building. Well, I got to get the right settings on here, man. Because, all right, here we go. I'm Coach Hayes. That's my man, D Street.
What's up, man? What's going on, man? Looking like old blues, brother. What's up, bro?
Boy, you looking like old doggone bar security over there, boy. Hey, ladies free.
I still got my hospital pass on. Look.
Oh, yeah, man. You got to stick it on the garage up there. You know how you go in the parking garage, everybody stick them on the wall?
I still got my hospital pass on, man. What's good, man? What we here talking about, man? You talking about Boston College?
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
Transfer portal, you?
No, we were talking about that. We were talking about that crooked eye you got there when you take them shades off. Show them that eye. See what I'm saying? That boy be looking left and right at the same time. Well, I'm glad to see you in the building, man. I know life happens, man. You had to take care of some stuff, man. But we were just talking about Green Bay Packers, Boston College hires the Boston College coach, Jeff Hafley. And I kind of just ran down and I played the article. I know you probably didn't hear it because you was in the Bentley, but we were just talking about how do these coaches kind of get these jobs and move up and, for lack of a better term, kind of have a mediocre performance, 7-6. You know, he's supposed to be a defensive guy. The defense kind of slipped a little bit, as the person talked about in the article thing. Right. But he said, you know, the guy was talking about, because it really was a shock. The interview was not publicized, and it just literally came out of the blue. And so I guess the real question is, how do guys like that get these type of jobs? In that sense, not coming in as a DB coach, which that's really his history. He's only had 1 year as a coordinator at Ohio State. And then now he goes from that to the NFL DC. How does that kind of happen in your opinion?
How does it happen? I think there's a lot going on in the coaching fraternity. One thing I believe is the agent, which I've learned. The agents are like puppeteers, and they're like the connection between a lot of things: teams, players, coaches, GMs. Another thing is favors. It seemed like the coaching thing is not like it's not like people getting promoted, like he's next, come on up. The coaching thing seems to be more like a fraternity of who's in the in crowd and who's not in the in crowd. And I believe that the loyalty are amongst the coaches and not the brands that they coach for.
Explain that. Go deeper, because I hear you, but I want you to.
We watch Al Golden do a decent job at the University of Miami, right? But his other half, his defensive coordinator, we all agree was the problem. And there was no chance that he was going to fire him. And you say to yourself, well, why wouldn't he fire him? You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. If I'm a coach at this level, you're a coach at this level, right? If we stay, as long as we stay friends, as long as we stay cool, right? We all gonna be looking for a job one day. That's inevitable. We're going to be looking for a job. My loyalty is to him, because he may be at Maryland, he may be the DC, and if I'm unemployed one day, he'll bring me in as a cornerback coach.
Good call, coach. Yeah.
FAMU coach was brought in to Duke. Shout out to Manny Diaz as Duke's running back coach. Manny Diaz took FAMU head coach, who's a hell of a coach, and made him a running back coach, right? It's a step up for him. It's the bridge to go from HBCU to Power 5 D1, because that bridge is shaky than a motherfucker. It might even be invisible. Deion Sanders found it. It opened like a portal on the X-Men and closed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you think back, what's the coach name at FAMU?
Willie Simmons.
Willie Simmons hired Manny Diaz's son to coach at FAMU.
There you go, Street. There you go. Now you talking.
So all Manny did was held his end of the bargain and be a reputable guy, and did not answer his phone, Hayes, and act like you don't know somebody when you coach with him before. And Manny paid it forward and brought his dad in as running back coach.
There you go, Street. Now you cooking with grease. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody who gets a job, there is a web. You talking about the World Wide Web, the coaching wide web. Everybody, what they call it, 6 degrees of separation or something like that, whatever that was. That's what we're talking about. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Shout out to Trick Daddy. Listen,
Right.
but you're 100% correct. And it's funny, I didn't dig as deep, but when I heard the news broadcast that I played earlier, Matt LaFleur and Jeff Hafley, from what I looked at, never coached together, but they came on here and said that he was lifelong friends. Then
He said it?
he said they were lifelong friends. Then he says Matt LaFleur's brother coached with Jeff Hafley, excuse me. I want to say it's San Francisco.
Okay.
So if you go back and peel it back, everybody knows somebody that knows somebody here, there, and the other. And so now when you say they're lifelong friends, now again, that's a guy that's just reporting. I don't know if he just stuck that in there, if he chat GPT'd it and he just went and read it off the script. I don't know how true that is. I'm not fact checking. However, we'll just take it at face value and say, I'm the head man now. I get to pick who I want. Because most fans are not going to dig this deep. Most fans are going to say, oh, he was a head coach at Boston College. Woohoo!
Right.
So I want to ask you some questions, if you don't mind, because I know you probably didn't hear a lot of this. So I'll ask you questions to kind of bring you up to where we were. So in looking in this right here, looking in this realm of things, what's more important to you, the relationship? Now I'm asking you. I'm asking Gada, Gada. I heard the song today too.
Sleeping with the enemy sample.
Hey, boy, I was riding to work like this. They were like, Cole, what that is? That new Kodak Black? Nah, that my dog Gada.
Gada. Gada. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I was in that thing like that. But anyway, my bad. But anyway, let's get back on track. Because yesterday, somebody said, I came on here, took half the show before y'all talked about football. Somebody put that in the comments.
Somebody said that?
Yeah. Guess what? I hit him with the heart and it said, glad for watching. I said, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. But anyway, what's more important to you? Relationship or experience?
Give me an example.
Right now, FOOTBALLVILLE is up and running. You have a great relationship with all right, I'll take Twan, because we all know Twan is like Tommy from Martin, right?
Right.
We talk about him all the time, but ain't nobody ever seen this dude. He like the Gooch from different shows. We talk about him all the time. Ain't nobody ever seen this dude. So let's say Twan, y'all got a great relationship. He's in the videography. He's doing it, been doing it about 6 months. He got the equipment, whatever. But not necessarily a lot of experience, right? But y'all got a great relationship. Would you hire him to do what you need to do on FOOTBALLVILLE with the year's experience in videography, and he's your main dude, like the equivalent to being a defensive coordinator, like your main videographer? Or would you go look, or would you bypass him and go look for a guy that you may not know as well, you know of him, but not as well, but has good experience?
I think potential is the word you're leaving out. Like, let me give you an example. I got a friend named Corey K. Frog, my best friend Frog. I think it's a beautiful basketball mind. I've seen him take Matter Academy and turn it into a district champ basketball team, right?
Corey coaching now?
Corey Stevens? He don't coach no more, but he coaches his whole life. That's my best friend.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
He coached his whole life. No, he grew up in basketball. I mean, I think he knows everything about basketball. He walked away from coaching because he didn't like how the kids and how the parents were. You know what I'm saying? The parents just was too much.
Okay.
That's in a relationship. If I had a chance to get a coaching, if I had a basketball job, right? I would look at him first over somebody with experience because I believe in. I believe it. I know what he knows, and I believe in him. That makes sense.
Okay, but let's put it in context. Now that you have a basketball job, but you're Coach L at Miami right now, and you want to bring him in as your next in line, and he's only coached at Matter Day. Not another high school job. We're talking about going up a level with that. That's because that's kind of what this is, right? A guy that went up.
Okay, so look at it. He coached at FIU a little bit. He was like the guy doing the film you never saw at the end of the bench. And you're saying I could bring somebody in with more experience, right? I believe in him. I know he has basketball in his veins. I know when he was 7, he was the mascot for Jackson. You see what I'm saying? You know what basketball means to him. You bring the guy in with experience, right? And his wife run his life. He can't work late hours. He can't. You know what I'm saying? So if it's in the so that's what I'm saying. So it's potential plus relationship. Like if he could get the job done, and I believe he just haven't been given a chance, which a lot of guys, it's just opportunity they're waiting on. I would give him a shot.
Good. And you know what? I hate to say this. There's really no wrong answer because what you just said, is 100% correct. There are some guys, but then there's a fear factor in there too, right? And let's talk about that part in coaching. There's a fear factor back to the optics in sport. Man, if I hire this guy and it don't work out, it could be tough on me, right? I may, prime example, Al Golden, everybody killed him about D'Onofrio. But then you could take a Miami Heat situation and look at Eric Spoelstra.
Right.
Perfect example.
Even to be in the Raptors. Yeah.
He's going to be in the Raptors, right? But then you go to this. Then people are still hiring Doc Rivers.
Right.
Tons of experience. And I don't know basketball. I just saw some of the headlines. Oh, my God, we hired Doc Rivers. I don't know. I just said that to say a guy with
he always does a good job. I think maybe he don't win maybe I don't know if you ever won a championship before, but he always does a decent job.
Yeah, maybe a bad example, but you know what I mean.
I
was just trying to say a guy with a ton of experience. And
I was once told by my high school coach was that if you got a $100 million franchise, you hire somebody that has dealt with $100 million franchise. And he said that's how they kind of look at it on that level. Because now it's not just about X's and O's. Now you're dealing about politics, business. And he's saying, so you hire somebody that have ran a $100 million franchise before to run your $100 million franchise. He said that's how they see it on that level.
No, I agree. But I was just saying that it's funny because we talk about things and we talk about guys with tons of experience. And I was just bringing this up. I don't know if you saw the show yesterday. I was talking to AJ Snipes. He was talking about, hey, man, Mario called me. It's on. And so I was saying this guy got 10 state championships and nothing. But we see other high school coaches fly up the ranks. You know what I mean? And so we know AJ Snipes extremely well. And if you didn't see that show, I urge you, man, please treat. It was a great. We talked about
he would help anybody's staff.
He said that. He talked about David Kelly going UCF. He's the reason that Brett Perriman got over there. He's the reason that Speedy.
Across the board, he brings value to situations, but he's so quiet. People don't. Yeah, he would help.
And here's
Miami Hurricanes. He would help anybody.
Yeah, and here's the funny thing. I talked to him today. Don't tell nobody. This was after work hours. After work hours. We was on the phone for 3 hours today, dog.
He loves to talk to people he get along with.
Yeah. Oh, when I say we just talked, and it didn't even feel like 3 hours, bro. Because we talking football, we were talking some, life, coaching stories, just, you know what I mean? Just chopping it up, man. It was awesome. But anyway, That's why I bring these things up, and we kind of talked about it. Because you see coaches and you see the NFL guy, you always, well, why these guys don't get a chance? Why this guy can't get a chance? Blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, as anything goes, it all comes down to relationships.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Manny Diaz. Like you brought up Manny Diaz. He had Packy and Blake, what was the other guy? Baker. And guess what? He had to end up letting them go, but he made sure they found a job first. And as soon as he got the job at Duke, who did he call right back to be his DC? Packy.
Packy was in the NFL, wasn't he? No, not Packy. Banter is LSU. In the NFL.
Banter was,
Packy,
but he wasn't. He wasn't at LSU.
DC. Packy the DC at Duke.
I believe, yeah, Jonathan Packy. I believe, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Wow. Well, he's the linebacker coach at Miami, right? That we could never find. Like we never knew who the linebacker coach was.
Yeah. Hey, he had his picture up. There was a silhouette with a question mark in it. Like who's that dude?
Wow.
But let's hear. But look here. Let's go back to Nick Saban's earlier years. Nick Saban's main crew was who? You had Nick Saban, Jimbo Fisher, Kirby Smart, Will Muschamp. He left LSU, took them to the Dolphins. Dolphins took them to Alabama. And then those guys start branching off. And guess what? They start pulling from each other. We look at our boy James Coley, right? James Coley did the same thing, right? He left there, went to the Dolphins with him. Then he left out, went to FIU with Mario Cristobal, kind of ventured out. But what did he do? Went with Jimbo Fisher to Florida State. Went with Kirby Smart to Georgia. Went with Jimbo Fisher back to Texas A&M. So it's just all about relationships, bro. It really is.
But it's not just because he know how I want my coffee in the morning, right? I think it's more so like I'm about to go implement a whole culture, a system across the board, back room to the players. And I need people around me that know what I'm about to do. Does that have anything to do with it also?
100%, but it's the biggest word you're missing that you haven't said. I know you know this, but you haven't said it. It's trust. I gotta be able to trust.
The next thing I was gonna say. I need somebody to snitch on Coach Hayes when Coach Hayes started calling me a motherfucking punk motherfucker behind my back. That's gonna come tell me.
Yeah, that right there is bigger. Believe it or not, trust part of relationships, but trust is bigger because we can have relationships and I don't trust you. I can know you for years. That don't necessarily mean I trust you. But you can have relationships without trust. But trust supersedes all that other stuff. If I can't trust you, I don't care if you the X and O guru. You gonna cut my throat. It's not if, but it's when. And I told you all the time, the coaching world is dirtier than the dope game, boy.
I ain't never seen nobody defense get shot up.
Ooh, yeah, you have. Hey, they got shot with this right here. That pen. They got shot with that pen. Hey,
I ain't never seen nobody, man. Hey, y'all don't go over there, man. The cops over there, man. The defensive meeting room got a drive-by.
Hey, I'm telling you.
They took out Coach Frey.
Hey, dude be in the defensive staff room like this, leaning. What happened to you? That boy got hit in the head with a bagel. That boy got hit in the head with a cream cheese.
Yeah, though, I ain't never seen that before.
Oh nah, yeah, but when I say I'm talking about just how dirty and people snitching and pillow talking and all of that kind of stuff, just cutting your throat, man. It's just so dirty.
Man, I realized
because you know why though?
With money involved.
Yeah, but you know why too? There are 1 million people vowing for 1,000 jobs, dog. There's 1 million people trying to get up to the same job.
It's a lot of jobs, though, dog. It is a lot of jobs, dog.
But multiply that times 20. For every job, there's 20, 30, 40, 50 people trying to get them. So, yes, there are a lot of jobs. But and a lot of people don't understand that every college job ain't paying a bunch of money. We're only talking about 132 schools that's Power 5. And out of those 132, everybody ain't getting broken off the Nick Saban, Kirby Smart, Dabo Sweeney numbers, Brian Day,
Right.
Mario Cristobal. You got some Power 5 dudes, probably just head coaches might just be some of them in the high 100,000s, maybe.
Right.
Matter of fact, we brought up Wyoming the other day. Let's see what the Wyoming head coach makes. They're not Power 5. Though. Give me a Power 5 school. One that's good. Give me a Power 5 school that's out there right now.
What was Manny Diaz them making? That's a good example.
I think like 3. They made like 3.
So what you think Red Lash could get? What Red Lash could get in that SMU?
They got money, dog. Red might be getting about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I know Randy Shen, I may be wrong because again it's private. But I heard he wasn't even making $1 million, maybe right at it at the time he was there.
Right. I don't know. I was going to bring up Miami taking a chance on Lance, but it kind of went with our conversation, like relationships or experience, like how Miami took a chance on Lance Guthrie, the defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, wait a blast doggone minute. Look at this. I'm sorry. It just caught me off guard. Jay Swavel, who does not have any previous head coaching experience, signed a 5-year, $5.8 million deal to become University of Wyoming's 33rd head coach.
No previous head coaching.
Nope, but make for 5 years, so just a shot over $1 million a year. So he's making. I mean, it sounds good. I don't know. I gotta pull his name up, see who he is. But he's basically making a meal a year.
But see, that's what I don't understand. You got Willie Simmons with an 80% winning percentage at FAMU, head coach.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
And there's no track record of anybody like him getting a head coaching job at a Power 5 school.
The only person,
and Deion Sanders had 2 years of head
coaching. That's the anomaly. I mean, that's an anomaly, right?
He had 2 years of head coaching experience.
So here's what I'll say. You asked me about his name is Jay Sawville, coaching since '94, but I'll just go recently. A GA at Eastern Kentucky, Notre Dame GA, Ferris State DB special team, Southern Illinois DB special team, Northern Illinois DB special team, Minnesota DB special team, Minnesota DC, Wake Forest DC, Wyoming DC, and became the head coach. That's it.
Enrico said respectfully, nobody know Willie like that.
Nobody know this guy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now, Willie Simmons as a head coach, his head coaching record is all you gotta do is I looked up the record on Wikipedia. We doing research. Like, you know, his head coaching, his FAMU record is nasty. Nobody knows. He said nobody knows Willie like that. I didn't know him either. I looked it up on Wikipedia. I think when these ADs do coach searches, they do research, right?
Yeah, but to your point, to that guy, to his point, El Rico, I can understand where he's coming from. But nobody knows these other people like that.
I mean, like the right people know him. Okay, El Rico, I'm gonna tell you, I'll say this to you, El Rico. Willie, FAMU just won what? They just won the Celebration Bowl, right? It was on national TV, right? It was a huge ordeal. The vice president was there. Okay.
Kamala Harris.
All right. It was on national TV. You're looking for a coach, right? And the one that's on your TV screen this weekend, because there's no other football going on, has an impeccable record. No, I'm joking with you, but what I'm saying is that, bro, there is no bridge from HBCU to Division I. And it goes back to what Division I did to HBCU to become Division I. That's what I'm saying.
Talk to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is no bridge. There's no answer. Like there's no answer. There's no reason. But there's no bridge. I think Deion Sanders was the only head coach at HBCU that ever got hired as a head coach. It's almost as if they're playing two different sports. HBCU playing 12-man football.
Or
they got different rules or something. Different rules or something.
Or 6-man football. But no, I hear, yeah, you're 100% right. But here's the thing. Willie Simmons' record is 66-24. 66-24. 66-24 as a head coach.
Yeah.
66-24. Hold up. And you talk about nobody knows him?
What's the family record? Give it to me.
Hold up. In the coaching world. In the coaching world, El Rico, because I want you to make sure you understand this. We are not the decision makers. The coaching world, right? The Black College Champion 2023, the SWAC Champion 2023, two-time AFCA Region 3 Coach of the Year. The AFCA is the what? American Football Coaches Association that all coaches go to in January. All coaches, they do a banquet. And people like Nick Saban, if they're not in the Natty, because the Natty it always goes on during the national championship, they present David Shaw and all these other coaches. So they know who he is. And he coached at Middle Tennessee State. He was a GA at Clemson. I'm saying, so he knows somebody, and people definitely know of him. Right. But what I can tell you is the opportunity there. That's all I'm just saying. And so, you know, we could talk about that.
Is the opportunity there?
Correct.
Pull up Alabama new head coach. Impeccable record as a head coach. It's nasty. It's nasty, Hayes.
Hey, can I give myself a pat on the back? Because I be typing like a mug over here, dog. And I fail typing class, man. Miss Pettaway be mad at me. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me go back my business. He's 104-12.
Right? Okay. So where was the head coach at? 104-12. Where was the head coach at?
Yeah. Let me go to Southern Illinois OC, Eastern Michigan OC, Fresno State OC, Indiana OC, Fresno State, Washington, and then Alabama. So he was a group of 5 dudes.
Where was the head
Fresno
coach
State, that's it. He was at Fresno State as a hit 2 years, 20 and 21. COVID year, and then 21.
When did he win 100 games?
Down at the group of 5 level, Southern Illinois, Sioux Falls. I'm sorry, he was the head coach at Sioux Falls.
What's that?
Back in 05-09.
What's that?
I'm with you.
Could FAMU beat Sioux Falls?
Probably. I don't know much about Sioux Falls, but I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sioux Falls, like, it's college?
Yeah. Yep, surely is. The Cougars.
FAMU and Sioux Falls playing this weekend. Who y'all got? It says NAIA.
Matter of fact, here's the funny thing. Sioux Falls is Division II. That's lower than FAMU.
Now we talking. There we go. You finally got that old light skin, brother. You arrived.
I tried my best, dog.
You got there, dog.
I tried my best. But Sioux Falls is Division II. And these are the things I'm saying. Like, when we talk about and you said it, the only guy that I know, I may be wrong, but the only coach that I know that has left from a HBCU and got a Division I, which was a group of 5 job, was the coach from Alcorn, and he went to Southern Miss.
Somebody just said in the 1980s, somebody went to Wichita State. Willie Jeffries went from South Carolina State to Wichita State in 1980s. It doesn't happen, bro.
There's only one coach I know, and I'm trying to see his name. I forgot his name, but if you could tell me something about him that makes it a little bit different. What makes it a little bit different? Why do you think he got that opportunity?
Who?
The coach from Alcorn State, which is a HBCU. He was the head coach at Alcorn State, and then became the head coach at Southern Miss. He was the head coach from 2012. He was the head coach from 2012 to 2015 at Alcorn State, which is HBCU, and then became the head coach at Southern Miss, which is a group of 5, like Sun Belt or whatever it was, Conference USA or something.
Did that quarterback had anything to do with it? That was at Alcorn State? What? Huh?
No. Somebody just put it in the chat. They just put it in there. David Williams. Both of his last comments.
Was he?
Yeah.
Get out of here, bro. And he became Mississippi State what?
Southern Miss head coach.
Whoa.
Where Brett Favre went. He's the only one I know that left from, besides Deion Sanders. So Deion Sanders, technically, that I know of, somebody else put in the chat that's different, but Deion Sanders is the only person I know that went from an HBCU head coach to a Power 5.
Wow.
Power 5 program. He's the only coach that I know of, like I said, I may be wrong, that went from Alcorn State, HBCU, to a group of 5 as the head coach.
Bro. that ain't a slap in the face.
If
that ain't a slap in the face. If that ain't a slap in the face.
Damn. Hold up. I got mine. You get yours, Street. You ready? And guess what he is now? I guess he's director of high school relations after he left there, Mississippi State, and the cornerback coach now at South Alabama.
That's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's what it is, Street, man. You know, that's what it is, bro. But yeah, man, we could wrap this out. We just want to talk about, like I said, man, we just have fun with it. I'm a little bit late. I got a meeting here coming up. It's supposed to be at 8:30, but I had to spend some time with my dog out here in the building. So other than that, man, everything else good with you?
I'm chilling, bro.
Good, man. All right. Well, listen, y'all. We are live from the Port of Miami. We at the crib, y'all. Y'all see the Port of Miami right there.
That's the Port of Miami down there, dog?
Yeah, boy, you know what's floating in. See that little ship down there? You know what's in there? That MIA-yo. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Rick Ross. Every day we hustle.
I got to own see how, dog.
Oh, I had one and I wrote it down in this downstairs. Oh, damn.
I got to own see how, dog.
All right, go ahead.
I go to Dairy Queen once a week, dog, and I order the same thing. A medium blizzard with extra Oreos and extra pecans.
Okay.
I don't see how every time I go to Dairy Queen, they charge me something different for the same thing.
You go to the same exact one?
The same one. It don't matter. The same one, different ones. Every time I go in there, it's almost as if the price of pecans is going up or something, and they just charge. Every time I go in there, it's a different price for the same thing.
I don't know if I ever paid attention because I don't go to the same place like that once a week or whatever. So
Emmett said he'd be cussing them out, bro. Every time it's a different price. Like if they hit,
is it because of the extra Oreo? Is it because of extra Oreo? Sometimes they charge you for the extra Oreo. Sometimes they press it once or twice.
They the same thing every time. I want a blizzard with Oreos and pecans, extra Oreos, extra pecans.
So what is the price normally? Like what's the difference? 10 cents, $1? Like what is the difference?
No, might be like $1 difference, $2 difference. Maybe it just be fluctuating. $9 one time, $11 one time.
Man. That's interesting, bro.
Yeah, for years,
I never really paid.
For years, it's been going on. I get the same thing every time, and I don't know the price of it.
I never really paid that much attention to it.
No, for years, dog.
You saying I don't know the price of it?
Yeah.
Bro, I had I don't see how, and I don't. Oh, I got a great one. There's a thing in Mexico. This is what it was. Hold on, I'll make sure I'm seeing it right. Y'all got to go look this up on YouTube. This is about the dumbest thing I've ever seen. There's a thing in Mexico called the Exploding Hammer Festival. Exploding Hammer Festival. Let me explain this foolishness, bro. Some of the stuff we do as human beings, dog, I don't get it, bro.
That's a fact.
They take like a sledgehammer. Hear me out, Street. And it's some kind of like explosive on the end of the hammer. And they hit it down. It looks almost like a train rail, like a track from a train. And it boom, and it blows up, dog. And they're trying to see if they can hold on to the hammer, but I don't see how they don't kill themselves. Rocks be flying everywhere.
What?
Bro, I want to show this to y'all so bad, bro. This is about the dumbest thing I ever seen.
Why you can't show it?
I can.
Show it.
I just know we be getting copyright, but somebody
just show a little part of it.
All right, let me pull it up. Bro, I don't see how this job just. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. And you know they be listening. As soon as I said Mexico, the first ad came up. Está de llamos no nunca avocados from Mexico.
The Social Dilemma. Did anybody go watch the movie?
Oh, I gotta watch it. Hold on. Okay, I paused it. Let me do this. Bro, this is about the craziest thing I've ever seen in life, bro. Exploding him. We'll get out of here. Oye, ¿qué pasa, man? Y'all like that? I was talking Spanish. All right, here we go. Check this foolishness out, bro. I don't know how these people are not dead, dog. All right, here we go. Bro, we might just get copyright on this. I don't even care. Did it show up? Oh, here it is. Bro, watch this foolishness, Street.
Let me see.
Somos las leyendas vivas. Somos las leyendas vivas.
We are in San Juan de la Vega. Get ready for the Exploding Hammer Festival.
They ain't got nothing to do with San Juan de la Vega.
Watch the four, because I don't know what they talking
Gente que siempre tiene Somos. Somos las leyendas vivas.
Look, kids.
Bro,
Somos vivas.
About coming in here.
Nobody ain't there. Ain't that
bro,
many
they be
people
killing
there?
it. I saw that it was on the Vice channel.
It ain't that many people there. That must be a little tribe or something.
Oh, shoot, I'm all over the place. What'd you say?
It's not that many
That might
people
have been the
there.
video I picked. They might have been practicing, but nah, they got a whole thing.
Somebody said tequila.
Shit. No finger. That's what you mean. Forget tequila. No finger. No boys in
It was
Mexico
little kids
counting to
up there,
9.
dog.
No boy like this. Bro,
It
I
was
ain't never
for
seen no
kids out
food
there,
like that
no.
in my life. The Exploding Hammer Festival, dog. And some of the stuff we do, some of the stuff we do as human beings, and we wonder why we be jacked up, dog. Like, and the one I saw was on Vice. Y'all ever seen TV show Vice Street?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It was a little bit more in depth. I didn't want to pull that one up. I know they definitely probably copyrighted. That's probably some dude. He don't even have a channel no more. So he may not get us, but
Hold on, got here. Hey, hold on, I got something for you.
You got something for me? Okay. Dog got gifts, what? A dog got gifts, what? I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, I seen the dude set his whole arm on, he poured alcohol on his arm, and then he lit that thing on fire. I don't know how we survive as human beings, dog. For the stupid stuff that we do, I have not a clue how we survive. I was just telling him, dog, I seen a dude pour alcohol on his arm, they light it on fire and be waving around, and he caught his shirt, and the whole shirt caught on fire.
We're gonna open this thing, hey. We're gonna open this thing on one of the shows, all right, dog?
What's that? What's that?
Yeah, boy.
What that is, boy? What that is, boy? What that is, boy? What that is? I'm finna act nuts. What is it, dog?
We gonna ain't gonna open it tonight, though. We're gonna open it on one of the shows, dog. We're gonna go over it on the show. Ain't gonna open it tonight, but that 100K, what?
Boy, y'all clapping up for my dog.
We open it. Maybe we open it tomorrow, dog. YouTube, that thing got here fast. Boy, YouTube, all right, huh?
Well, that boy, what that is? That's the what is it? The silver
That's the
plaque?
plaque.
Or the platinum
That's
plaque?
the silver 100K plaque. Man. Put it to my ear like that one.
Bruh, I'm telling you right now, put that thing on a chunk, dog, and wear it around your neck. I'll put it on a chunk. I had that thing on my neck, dog. Hey, I'll be walking around. Hey, them boy got them little chunk, and I had that thing on a spinner. Yes, sir.
YouTube
That's
sit this
awesome,
thing in
bro.
a week.
That's awesome.
Too, dog. Huh?
Bro, 100,000 people, 100,000 people, dog.
A lot of hot Sundays, a lot of hot Saturday mornings, dog. A lot of Red Bull, a lot of red line.
The street, dog. You know what, man?
Lots of few girlfriends.
It happened. But you know what's funny? I don't think people, because I like to put stuff with, like, I like to illustrate stuff, bro. 100,000 is an Alabama stadium full on a Saturday. 100,000 is a LSU. 100,000 is a Florida. 100,000 is a Tennessee, a Michigan. Even at the Hard Rock, that's only 77,000. So you missing 30.
Right.
Bro, 100,000 is a lot of people, dog. That impress. Think about how many people had to do this for you, dog. That's no small feat, brother. Congratulations to you again, dog.
You trying to make me cry, man. You trying to make me cry, dog. Hey, when you say it like that, dog, you say it like that, 100,000 people that had to say, I'm going to follow this dude.
Think about it. 100,000 people had to do this, dog.
You trying to make me cry, dog.
Yeah, right. Because when I get mine, you're going to be on this side of the screen. I'm going to be over there like this. First, I like to thank God. I like to thank. Nah, bro, that's awesome stuff, dog. Straight up.
Nah,
man.
dog, a lot went into that, though, dog. A lot went into it. You know what I'm saying? And I know people be like, man, just followers, they don't make you rich. I don't know what it's going to make me in the future. You know what I'm saying? But a lot went into that, dog.
That's a lot, dog.
A lot went into that, dog.
That's a lot.
Driving to Bradenton to the core IMG on a Thursday night, fool, and walking out of IMG and going to IHOP to edit the video because I'm trying to be under the radar. It's 11:30 at night. I'm in Bradenton. I got to be to work 6 o'clock in the morning, editing a video at 12 o'clock at night. Bradenton is a 2-hour drive from where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did that plenty of nights, dog. Plenty of nights.
Yeah, like people, and that's what people don't understand.
It felt insane, dog. Yeah, it felt insane at the moment, but I just knew I was doing something that I love doing, and I knew I was doing something for people, dog.
Mm-hmm.
People wanted to see. You know what I'm saying?
Sure enough.
There's a lot went into it.
Bro, listen, you're 100% right, and that's why I'm giving you your flowers. I've always said it. You know, hell, you got 100,000. I remember when I got that first million views, but I made my little video, but I be tearing up like, boy, like think about 1,000,000 times somebody watched something that we have. 100. So I know you got well over 1,000,000 views. I don't know what you got, probably 100 million views, but bro, the fact that somebody took their time out to watch 1,000,000 times, or the fact that 100,000 people did like this, that means you got something to say, dog. And here's the funny thing. This is not to knock another channel. We're not doing gimmicky stuff. You know, we're not jumping off roofs. We're not doing prank videos where it can go viral quickly. We're talking about a small niche of people that want to hear about football, college football, youth football, whatever. That's a lot of folks, dog. Shout out to you.
Nah, no, I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I knew I was creating something. But nah, it's a lot of crazy nights like that, dog. A lot of crazy drives, a lot of crazy. And then we'll go to work the next day, and I wasn't a great employee because my mind wasn't on it, and people would think I was lazy. And I'm gonna get off and go drive 2 hours to go shoot a high school football game.
Sure enough.
You feel me? Nah, man, but I appreciate that, dog.
Nah, that's real, dog. That's listen, that's legit, bro. Like straight up, man. Cause that's big, man. Like I said, we met I guess kind of when I started the channel, man. We kind of met. So it's been about 3 years now, man. And you know, you taught me a lot, bro. You know, we just talked about something the other day, and I applied it. Believe it or not, we'll talk off air, but I did apply it. I did. I applied it yesterday, and that's the guys on. Yeah, I applied it yesterday. And you know, your experience, not our relationship, but your experience, kind of what we talked about, right? I took that experience, and I said, you know what? Because one thing about me, I believe in constructive criticism. I believe because you can learn from it. Don't mean I have to do it or do it,
right?
But I believe in listening and then doing whatever. But like I say, bro, I know, I definitely know, and you've been doing it a lot longer. How long you had your channel up, man?
2012, 2010, something like that. I didn't probably get serious to maybe 2016, 17. It's probably when I got serious, when I realized that, oh man, like I got something. Let me just build it across. I mean, the crazy part is man, I hit 100,000 across everything this year.
What you mean?
Now I had everything, Facebook.
Oh, other platforms, you mean? Okay.
Yeah. All that happened is, and I had some help. You know what I'm saying? I had some help, but the help only came because of the platform that I built. Somebody saw value in it and was like, "Hey, man, we need to partner on that."
Sure
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So nah, bro, a lot of crazy nights, like when you home snuggling up. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving back from Bradenton, watching damn JJ McCarthy beat the shit out of Northwestern, and I got to be to work in 3 hours. But I just knew the road less traveled. You know what I'm saying? Had value in it.
Sure enough, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
And you moving fast. You moving faster than I move, dog. Like, but you got people like me. Like, I kind of help you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you figure a lot out on your own. You got. But you're moving fast.
Yeah, we right just short of 40,000, man. I think like 39,300, 400, something like that. But yeah, but again, YouTube is also moving fast too, right? In a sense, it's not what it was 10 years ago and so forth. But nah, man, yeah, we trying to do it, man. But I'm telling you now, and I don't want no chat GPT either, homeboy. I want you to pull your pen out, and I want you to do like this. Dear Coach Hayes, you're my friend, my brother. I'm trying to be in the. No, I'm messing with you, man. But nah, congrats to you, dog. I'm gonna give a shout out to your girlfriend too, man. Because you know what? People don't realize, dog. She got to fight that good fight with you. She may not be on camera, but she got to fight that good fight, dog. Because you spend a lot of hours editing, being up, gone. Like you said,
man,
you going to the game.
I
So you
lost my
lost it?
second baby mama. I lost my second baby mama. One time I told her we got into an argument, and she was like, I was like, well, Saturdays, you know, I be at the park on Saturdays. And she looked at me and she said, I don't know where you be at. And I knew that we wasn't gonna make it. She wasn't gonna allow me to be successful. She wasn't gonna. Dog, right there, I knew at that point we wasn't gonna make it. I checked out on her right there because I knew she wasn't gonna allow me to be successful. She was gonna get in the way, like her own issues or trust issues, whatever was gonna get in the way. And I knew that was the end of it. So you gotta have somebody that has some confidence in themselves and have their own life and they support what you're doing. And and she just used to always be like, man, don't do it for money. Hey, don't do it for money. She said, if you're gonna do something, do it because you're passionate about doing it. Don't the money will come.
Sure enough. That's true story, man. Well, let's get them to 200. If you ain't a subscriber, go over there and subscribe right now and make it happen, man. But Street, man, we're going to get up out of here. You know, hey, whenever you ready, I know you're going to cut that thing open real nice so it look like, and go look at it. Well,
we do it on the Mars show, dog. You can make it the thumbnail, dog.
Let's do it.
Thumbnail.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm trying to come to my house, man. I see y'all looking at my address, man.
I already screenshot that. Got to. Hey, you gonna be in there asleep. Well, I'm finna walk by. Let me get that right quick. Man. Like Ricky Smiley. Hey, like Ricky Smiley.
You come to this neighborhood, you might just turn around like, nah, this ain't worth it, babe. Let's get on up out here.
Hey, and I'm gonna go put it on Chad's doorstep and be like, you got one of these, boy? Huh? Ocho Cinco, you got one of these, boy? Huh? Nah, hey, Ocho, I'm just tripping, dog. Come on the podcast. Come on, Hayes Street, man. Holler at your boys, man.
Coach Hayes, are you doing another live tonight? You gotta do another live tonight?
No, I'm not. No. They be trying to live me out. I gotta make some more video. I gotta make some more WREs. I'm trying to get to 100 WREs for this year. I'm at 93 right now. So I got 7 more to do before signing day, which is in 6 days. So I got some work to do.
This year? Are you talking about from last year, 2023?
The class of 24, I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
The class of 24. Yeah.
I'm finna say, you been working, boy.
Nah, I got 100. I'm trying to do 100 out the class. So each class, that's kind of my goal, to do 100 high school player breakdowns each class. And I'm a little short right now.
Do you think anybody's looking at those breakdowns? Like, do you think colleges or somebody you think it's like some college coaches that look at your breakdowns and like trust it as the gospel?
Yeah. I've actually had some people reach out. It's funny. Yes, I do, but I've also had some high school coaches and high school friends, like coaches that coach, and be like, man, I've had my players look at this, and because we run a very similar system, and there's something in there you said. But no, I do think that some colleges do look at it because, and I know they have looked at it. Now what they take from it, they probably be like, hey, that dude know what he's talking about. Matter of fact, I'll say this. I'll just put it out there. I know that Lane Kiffin looked at definitely one of the ones I did on him because there was a response. They're like, man, that dude know what he's talking about, blah, blah, blah. So shout out to Lane Kiffin on that sense.
You did something on Lane Kiffin?
No, on one of the recruits he had going to Ole Miss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I know he looked at that and whatever. And Dabo Sweeney has looked at some, the Peter Woods one I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, matter of fact, I talked to Dabo Sweeney you talk about those journeys, right? Remember I went to Alabama and I talked to you about it, about doing the commitment video. Well, I talked to Dabo Sweeney when he committed. Dabo like, coach, man, great job, man, blah, 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 So that's the kind of stuff that's fun, man. So yeah, these coaches do see these things. They won't necessarily respond, but they do see them, and I get word that some of them look at it. What you doing, Steve? What you doing? Oh, I thought you wiped the till. I thought you had wiped the till.
You trying to make me cry too late, dog. I done shared a few, dog. You trying to, dog. You want to get all sentimental, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, dog? It's a lot, dog. It's a lot, dog.
It's a lot, dog.
Hey, wait till I get on Oprah, dog. I'm gonna tell my baby how my baby mama inspired me to start this motherfucker, man. I can't wait till I get on Oprah.
Bro, it's a lot, dog. I don't think people really understand. Like, I think you and I look at it as a business, and then there are other content creators that look at it as a hobby, and I don't know if they invest, and I'm not trying to make a comparison, but I'm just talking about lights and cameras and equipment, and you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
bro, and we've had our talks about that, dog. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro. You know, and I think fans, like the people who follow and the villains, as you call them, the teammates, like I call them, and other people who just watch, I don't think they understand how much this takes, dog. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot,
Right.
bro, just to set this show up, bro. We talk. How many times do we talk a day just to get this set up?
4, 3.
Easily. We'll start at what? I'll be on the way to work, 8:30 in the morning. Hey, Street, any news out there? Oh, I'll call you back. Let me see. Then I'll call you back by 11. Then you'll call me by 1 o'clock. Then you'll call me at 4 o'clock. Make sure, dog.
Right. But I think people think that life is about, I can't wait till I retire so I could watch The Price of Right on a boat in Bahamas.
Right.
And I think what they really find out is that if your life don't have a purpose, you don't have a life.
True story.
Right. So I think I always chase something outside of my job, but I think a lot of people's job is their purpose and they don't realize it.
That's right.
Right. So I've always chased something outside of that, which always gives me life. Sometimes people be like, bro, how old are you, man? I'd be like, man, I don't know. I'm about as old as I believe I am. Like that's how I kind of look at it. I kind of look at it kind of like I'm about as old as I believe I am in my mind. So I mean, I just think that life is about having a purpose, and I've always chased something that I believed in, that I you know what I'm saying, that I grew. And life ain't about, oh, I'm down working, I'm just gonna chill, watch. That's the day you begin to die.
That's it, dog.
That's it.
Bro, even coaches, you go look at people like Bobby Bowden and Joe Paterno, that coaching was their life. And when they stopped, that was it. And
yeah,
you know what I mean? And you see that happen a lot. Just people who work all their life, 50 years on the job, 60 years, as soon as they stop, that's it, man. But man, we could talk forever, Dawg Street. You know how we get down. Well, that's why we do these shows every day, so we can break up these conversations, man. Man, scoot over a little bit, man. Hold up. Scoot over a little bit, so you can get full frame. Y'all go ahead right now. Hit it. You got full frame.
Here you go. Here it is, man. There it is.
Hold on. Stay like that. Hold
to your mama.
Hold on. No, go back, Street. You messed it up. Hold on.
I'm walking in the club with it on.
Go ahead. Hold it up.
Let me get it. Let me get it focused. Get me in focus. Come on.
You good then. Hold up.
I'm trying to look at my address.
Don't move. Move your finger. What? I'm trying to screenshot it.
What's up?
I'm trying to screenshot it. Put it back.
What you screenshot with, man? A flip phone? What you got over there, man?
You moving too fast. Go ahead. I'm waiting for it to focus. All right, scoot over a little bit. Right there. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't you move. Don't move. All right, got you.
Whew, that was hard.
All right, man. We out here. Peace, love, and hair grease. Hold up. What I got going on? And we out here, man. Catch y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m. There we go. Peace. A dog got that 100 stack.